I confronted the man that I hated the most, and it taught me a lot about where I am personally and where the path that I want to be on and the path that I should not be on. And I'll be telling you guys this story while I play some Clash Royale. What better way to do it than play some Clash in the background? We'll be playing my homemade deck, Clara's 2.4 Hog Cycle with the new Hero Knight. And yeah, so a bit about this. To give a little bit of backstory, I was okay. It's a bit aggressive. To give a bit of backstory, I had this one girl. I've mentioned her a couple of times. I've called her actually on this YouTube channel. And okay, that could have been a blunder, right? I've called her a couple of times, and she basically did some unspeakable things, some very unspeakable things, right? She did some very unspeakable things, but she did these things with her ex-boyfriend, and she was my first love. To be honest, to be completely honest with you, she was my first love. Obviously, I don't love her anymore. Kidding. Oh my gosh, this guy's so aggressive. Obviously, I don't love her anymore. That's point blank period. Okay, but the thing she did is something like a man would never forget. And I'm gonna go for a prediction, Skami. Yeah, she just did some very crazy things that, it's very ridiculous. Okay, and that person that she did it with, her ex, I felt so much hatred towards him, sorry. And I met this person, by the way, and previously he's talked down on my name, which is the only thing I don't respect. I don't care that he did all those things with my ex-girlfriend. I don't care. And I could not care less about that. I care the most about him talking down on me when he hasn't even met me as a person. That's the only thing. And this is a reminder for anybody watching this. If you don't know the person in real life, like you don't really know them, there's no excuse to pillow talk or just talk about them behind their back. There's no excuse. If you're a man watching this, there is no way you're a full grown man, right? That's not what manhood is, yeah. Wait, hold on. I don't need that log. Yeah, if you're a man, there is no excuse to talk down on somebody in any scenario. And keep in mind, hate never comes from above. If you're in a position to hate on somebody, you've already been beaten by them. Yeah. Anyways, that's the only thing I don't respect about him. Everything else, it's not his fault that he did those things with my first love. All right, it's not his fault. It's completely the girl's fault. He didn't know. He was completely unaware. Yeah. He just, I can't hate him for that. I hate him, but I did hate him for that. And I hated him for the way he treated me, the way he talked about me, and I will never stand for that. Right. So I met this said person. Wait, I met this said person, right? And it was like a random Monday and Tuesday, random at event, right? Random at day. And I met this person. I was like, I went to go play basketball with one of my closest friends, um, and I went to like my local like basketball like rec center, right? I kid you not, because I pulled up late. I see my two best friends playing basketball with the man I hated the most. I didn't even know that was possible. Yeah. Should take tower right here. Nice. I don't really have enough elixir. If he goes in. Uh-oh. That muskie is so broken. Anyways, sorry. We tower traded. He's not going to go in for the 3 count, right? Okay. Oh, wait. That's pretty close. No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Um. Okay, not bad. He's going for the 3 count. Sorry, I need to lock in right now. I'll continue the story after. Okay, good ability. Nice. Force out that. Okay. I'm gonna fire kick at the back. He's gonna lumberjack now. Nice. Okay. Muskie like this. I just lost. Jeez. Your game. Anyways. I pulled up to the rec center and I see him with my best friends. They're chopping it up. They're hooping, right? Keep in mind, my friends didn't know about what happened between me and this person and me and my first love, right? And yeah, it was just crazy, right? Obviously, I'm not going to name drop. I'm not that type of person, all right? I want to say this in full confidentiality. And yeah, so obviously, I'm a full grown man, but like, I can't help it. Like, I felt a lot of emotions. And to say that I felt a lot of emotions to another man as a straight male, like, it definitely impacted me a lot. I will say that. And I'm just going to be completely honest with you, because like, I would never lie to you guys here on this channel. Yeah. Skin ability now. Like, dude, does that have like increased range or something? Like, are you serious right now, bro? Regardless, right? Oh, bro, this guy has no skill. No way he has that little elixir. What the hell? Yeah. Anyways, I felt a lot of emotions. So many emotions came rushing in. I thought about my ex, like all these past feelings about my ex, and the things I felt when she told me of what she did with this person, and it just felt so surreal. It felt so drowning, if that's even the right word. And yeah, I just froze, to be honest. I really just froze. I, I I'm being so honest with you, Sparky. I'm being so honest with you. I didn't know what to do. Like, I was about to run. I felt scared. I felt pressured. I felt just all these different emotions that I haven't felt in so long. Oh, of course that hits. And yeah, I just got flustered. I got super. Okay, bro. Like, yo, bro. Just pick a win condition, please. Wait, hold on, lock in. Okay, we're good. 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 Okay. All right. Firecracker come. Firecracker come. Firecracker come. Good. Nice. Should we tower down? Very nice ability. I just felt all these emotions, right? Sorry to interrupt. I really didn't know what to do. Like, I'm being so serious. I just didn't know what to do. And we were playing like one-on-one king. He was with his friend, and it was me and my two friends. We were playing one-on-one king, and I would never advocate like revenge and getting back, but I did feel like I needed to beat him in this game. Keep in mind, he plays football, I play basketball, so it's like my home court advantage. But he was like, always, he obviously knew who I was, and obviously I knew he knew that I knew who he was as well. And there was this like unspoken competitiveness between each other when we were playing one-on-one, like friendly games, right? It was supposed to be friendly, but there was like this hidden tension. And to be honest, I'm low-key, and like I'm a bad example of as a man for fueling into this like immature side of me that was like, oh yeah, I have to beat him. Like it was super immature of me, and I understand that and I accept that, and I know that like that's just not on, right? And while we were playing, his friends were talking. He's like, oh yeah, like when I had the ball, for example, he was like, oh yeah, he's trying to get his get back, and like he was just fueling into it, and like I was completely like blinded by the fact like, oh, I'm trying to chase revenge so badly, if you know what I mean. And obviously it's super hard for me to put this into words. I'm continuously trying to improve on that aspect. I think he has Skelly Bear. Nice. Okay. Anyways, yeah. It's super hard to explain, but in the best way that I can explain it, I at the moment when I saw that he was getting aggressive and getting cocky and like thinking like he was like thinking he was above me, I knew like, okay, what am I really so angry for? What am I really so flustered about? You know, because everything that happened was in the past, and like it's gonna like continue to stay in the past, right? Like it's, oh please, Firecrack, stay alive. Unlucky. Now he's gonna mortar. Can go like this. Very nice cannon. Oh, very good defense. And sorry. I keep getting sidetracked. I need to stop. Yes. I was like, bro, what am I getting so flustered about? Like, bro, everything that happened was in the past. Like, am I really gonna let this get the best of me? And I told him, at the moment, I'm gonna be so serious. I'm a straight man, but my heart was racing, trying like about to talk to the guy that I hated for so long, right? I always had this vendetta against this one person. I had such a strong image in my mind about this person. And for me to talk to him finally and see him in real life and like put all the doubt and all the like feelings of anger and agony just all in real life, to see all of that in person, of course I would be shocked. Of course I'd be flustered, right? And my heart was racing, and I said to him for the very first words stakes were high, tensions were high, my heartbeat was going through the roof, right? My very first words, confronting the man that I hated the most, I told him, whatever happened, I have no hatred towards you. I said that and I meant it so much. I was like, and I'm going to say it again, because I can't stress how important this is. I said, whatever happened between us, whatever happened, I bear no hatred towards you. And when I confronted him, when I said that while we were playing basketball, I told him, I was like, bro, whatever happened, happened. All right. I don't hate you. I don't know you. All right. Like, how can I hate someone I don't know? And it was at that moment I realized how easy it is to get blinded by hatred, to get blinded by revenge. And keep in mind, I said I confronted the man I hated the most. Meaning, these feelings of hatred are no longer. I don't hate anyone. To hate a man is to be defeated by them. And that's one of the quotes. I can't remember who that's from, but it stuck with me to this day. And I just felt a lot of weight. How do I say this? I felt a lot of weight lifted from me, and I felt so much more free knowing that I don't have this conceptualized idea of this big bad person that, took away the love of my life. I don't have that, right? He's human, I'm human. It's as corny as it sounds, yeah, we're all just human at the end of the day. At the end of the day, we're all just human. And I feel like that moment where I confronted that man, it was probably one of the most pivotal and important moments of my life. And I mean that wholeheartedly. And I guess what I'm trying to get you guys to take out of this is, no matter what, all right, life moves on, and you should never hate someone. Above or below you, you should never hate someone. To hate someone is to be defeated by them. And yeah, that was the story. His response, he didn't really say anything at the moment, but at the end, he dapped me up. We shook hands, and that was it. We just come with that, gave each other a nod, and that was pretty much it. I went home. I did the same things I do. Had lunch, took a shower, spent time with loved ones. Life moved on. His life must have moved on as well. All right. Now, yeah, that's basically what happened. That was basically the time I confronted the man I hated the most. Thank you, guys. I love you. Yo, how do I end this thing?